Okay, let's go into standard for this one. I'm assuming this just means that there's more enemies to deal with. So far, it doesn't seem too bad, really. Yeah, it seems like it's just more inputs on higher difficulties. Which actually is kind of welcome. Because beginner modes seem to be a little bit low on the amount of inputs. I think this might be the better way to play the game. It feels a lot more satisfying anyway. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep playing on standard mode. I feel comfortable in standard mode so far, and if we end up sucking real bad, we can always go back to beginner mode. And now I feel the rhythm of the music a little bit more as well, because I'm actually like constantly in the vibe, in the groove for the music. Okay, I'm fucking up real bad. There we go. That's what I needed. It must be very interesting to watch me not talk. I don't know, for the purpose of the Let's Play, it might be better for me to go back to beginner mode, but I actually think I enjoy playing the game more like this. It feels a lot more satisfying to play. Anyway, might just be because this level is more difficult, but it seems like it's definitely just like there's more button prompts to do on higher difficulties. Fair enough. Nobody is actually going to watch this for my commentary. But I want them to stick around for my commentary. But that is a fair point. And nobody's going to watch this for my gaming skills either. Okay, so that went relatively well. So let's go into proud mode for this one. Just to see how bad it can get. This is probably going to be absolutely horrible for me. But I'm very curious to see how this is going to go. Oh, that's a lot of enemies already. Yeah, it also goes a lot quicker, doesn't it? Okay, so now I'm actually like... I honestly feel tension. It's the first time since booting up this game that I felt tension. Which is good. Very much a good thing. Oh my god, that actually that makes the game so much more fun. It actually has some sort of challenge to it now, which is amazing. Okay, this is less amazing suddenly, because it's actually difficult. Holy hell. I got absolutely overwhelmed. Very much overwhelmed. We're gonna go back to standard mode, but that was... Even though I lost, that was fun. But how's about now? It does have a separate bar for every... You do need to do them all separately at the end of the day. It's going to be tedious to 100% this game. But I do feel compelled to get the Platinum Trophy here. You know what the real good thing about this being on rails is? I can overlay the footage for this with the footage for Proud Mode and just see what the actual difference is. Because it's all on rails and it's all presumably... it's also a lower tempo, I think. So I can't actually do that. Unless I figure out the... Okay, so this is also just a bit more of a tricky level. Because it's a busier song, I guess. Yeah, I think standard mode is the way to go. It's not overwhelming, but it isn't boring either. Not to say that beginner mode necessarily was boring. But just, I feel like if I go back to beginner mode at this point, with maybe like a very small amount of exceptions for very difficult levels, it would be kind of underwhelming. You also need to be looking at multiple things at once, which is not something I'm good at. That seems to be the end of it. There's a better flow on standard. Yeah, it definitely seems to be. There's a constant... I think that is a good way to say it. There is a constant flow of things going on, rather than just, like, here is an enemy. Wait like half a second. Here's another enemy. Like, there seems to be, like... I don't know how to say it. But it seems kind of like in beginner mode, they just, like... They pretty much just like have you do one beat every like I don't know musical terms, so I don't know how to explain myself.